We do have a good turnout. Last time we invited our sandwiches and Lovin family to come.
Mine didn't come.
3 to 4 of you showed up.
Neither did Julie.
But tonight is a full house. It's a Thursday night, and we're giving away free margaritas and free tacos. Okay, so here we are. If you find
Wait a minute. Mel is here, but she's here.
On the Facebook Live.
How did that happen?
It's time.
Hello, Mark.
And Ricardo. All right, we're getting ready to go. I don't know how this is going to go tonight. We got a live
It's going to
audience.
be fun.
It could go great. I'm assuming great.
Let me make sure.
So Alan's going to go to the bathroom.
Like 10 beers.
Hurry up, honey. Just hurry up. And we're going to get started. So I'm switching off here and going over to YouTube. Just search for a sandwich and some Lovin, okay? We'll see y'all in a little bit. Bye. All right, there's that. Who wants to sit here with me so I'm not by myself? Melanie, come here, Melanie. Y'all need to meet Melanie.
Do it.
Take my picture. Somebody take Melanie's picture. Oh, that's Melanie. Oh, I love you. Melanie. I look awful. But I thought you don't. You're so sweet. You smell good.
No, I don't. Thank you.
You do smell good. What are you wearing?
Chanel.
She's wearing Chanel. Chance.
I love Kelly Raspberry so much, and she's been such a wonderful influence, and I just love her, and I love Alan, and I thank God for her every day. She influences me every day on the radio and the podcast, and I always tell my kids, it's time for the podcast. Leave me alone from 8 to 9 on Wednesdays and Sundays. And I'll do repeat in the day when I'm busy with my kids, and Kelly rocks, and she's wonderful.
She's so
She's
sweet.
a blessing from God. Thank you, Jesus.
Who does it?
No, but I
You
love
all
her.
need a Melanie.
And nobody be nasty to her because we will reaches out to get you.
That's right. You ever hear a lot of people nasty to
No,
Mel?
because if they are, I try to just tell
You know
them.
they're just messing. They're trying to get you mad.
They're jealous.
And I didn't even see it. I can't
I know,
see
but it makes me. One lady was being ugly.
What was she saying, Mel?
She was just being jealous.
What was she saying? Tell me.
I don't remember, but I just told her to quit. That she just needs to go somewhere else.
Right.
And don't be on my
Yes,
She does. And I did tell her I was going to pray for her.
You know what? That's all you can do,
No,
Melanie.
I know.
Melanie, I'm gonna tell you the thing about Melanie. Melanie has always been so nice to us on Facebook, and you were also nice to Shanda.
Oh.
And so the thing is with Shanda, I meet so many of Shanda's friends, and Shanda meets so many of my friends. We both assumed that Melanie was each other's friends. I just assumed you were one of Shanda's friends, and she assumed you were mine. And one day we were like, "Do you know Melanie?" And she said, "No, I don't know her." I said, "I don't know her either." But she's so sweet to us on Facebook. And so we just developed this relationship on Facebook. This is why you should be nice to people. So when it came time for us to get married, I told Alan, I said, we need to invite somebody to represent the listeners for us. Because the listeners have been so much a part of my life for 25 years. But this was a couple years ago when we got married. And so we chose Melanie to be there and represent all the listeners.
And when she did it, I thought it was April Fool's.
God, it was a
Because
joke.
it's April Fool's. But I just want to say, Kelly and Alan were talking the other day about being good to people because that was part of my blessing. Because I've always encouraged Kelly, and she helped me when she was pregnant with Emma Kelly because I had problems with my trying to get pregnant. And then she helped guide me through problems. And then I always talked to her, and then I got invited to the wedding, and that was my fairy tale come true. And I love Kelly and Alan, and they're my best buddies, and I love them so much, and I pray for them, and I have them and their family. Thank you, Kelly. And I'm gonna let Hello Alan come on.
Yes, here
because
comes Hello Alan.
He's not chopped liver.
I'm serious.
He's not chopped liver.
That is a real life person. She ain't even faking. She's like that all the time.
No.
Isn't she?
Yes.
It's crazy.
Love Mel. Love you, Mel.
I wish I had that kind of energy and personality, but unfortunately for Alan, I don't.
Sorry, Mike.
So we're going to podcast here as soon as Alan gets everybody set up. I don't know. We can probably try to invite a few of everybody on.
Yeah.
I mean, that'll be fun. Y'all, if you don't want to come on,
Let's just see.
Say no.
Yeah, let's see how we go.
See how it goes. It'll be fun though.
If you want to do y'all's intros like loose lips and strawberry neck style.
Yes. Julie, who is Kelly's overalls.
Oh, I
If you
didn't
remember the
come prepared
old?
at all.
Well, you better come. Oh, she didn't prepare. Back in the day when they first started chat rooms. What year was that, Julie?
Oh my gosh.
Forever.
Shut.
Was it in the 90s or early 2000s?
At least 15 years or so.
Yeah, there used to be a chat room all the listeners would go to, and they take on different
What chat
personas.
rooms are
And
we-
Julie's name was Kelly's Overalls.
You got a bit?
And I finally met her. We did a podcast appearance out at a restaurant that is now defunct, which shows you how effective we were in helping promote their business. But Julie showed up. That was fun. She goes, I'm Kelly's Overalls.
Yeah, Julie,
And I knew exactly who she was talking about. But Julie, you got to squeeze in to get on the camera, though.
No, I'm on camera.
You don't be on camera?
Not
Okay.
right now.
You want to do it?
Not right now.
All right, well, we got to test.
Hold on.
Oh, I got to get my stuff out. Ooh, where's my computer bag?
Babe.
Oh, it's behind me. Never mind.
We're on sorting. Because this isn't our space.
It's not our normal space, normal setup. It's better.
I don't think I can be.
Did you tell Tasha she's just on standby?
She'll be here.
Yeah, it's fine. We're not in a hurry for them. Y'all need to quit giving me margaritas, though.
Can you do an edit? Or can I just do this and y'all can
Just
edit?
do it live. We don't edit. We never edit. You know us. Come on. You think we edit?
Edit.
Right.
I thought she said this.
Yeah.
Which Wi-Fi do I select, honey? I don't need Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Why do you need that?
I don't need it.
Yeah, she said you guys are huge fans. I'm a big fan too. I don't want to fan her on her. I don't listen to her for like 20 years, I think.
Oh,
She's
Tasha's
15. Yeah, sorry. Hi.
That's what we're
Did you get some food?
No.
Are they out?
No, you need to go right in a minute.
She got the important stuff.
I think there's a little bit left. Yeah.
Alan loves Truly's. That Truly's here?
Uh-huh.
Oh, you love those.
I bought some because
Lime,
Oh, they're
Yeah,
great.
we
Well, I
love
bought
them.
the tropical.
Okay, so Alan,
Yeah,
I
they're
have
really
to ask. Can you put him into Governor?
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Here's your-
All the big
He's a
people are
better
here
talker.
now. We got to be on our best
He's gonna
behavior.
be on?
Is that okay?
That's
That we
fine.
either.
Get out.
Okay. Yeah, we were just gonna kind of hang out.
This was not cleared.
Are you guys recording right now or not?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're live on Facebook. We have a podcast.
You can like go back in time.
This is how it goes.
Just test it.
Testing 1 2 1 2 1 2. Test 1 2.
Julie, test yours.
Testing.
Julie does not want to be on camera, so you have to
Not right
hear
now.
her tones. You actually have to listen to the podcast in order to hear it, so I don't think you'll be able to pick her up
It's
here.
loud in here. You know?
The background noise?
Yeah, look at that.
It is what it is,
It's big-
man.
It's big enough.
How's it sound with your earbuds? We should talk right in the microphone. Did you test you?
John Wakefield doing a bit.
What'd he
Look,
say?
did you hit record?
Ha, not yet.
Thanks, Don. I'm about to. I got some stuff on here, so during I'm gonna have to go. It's still gonna be recording this, but I'm gonna have to go out because I So okay, so we'll do our intro. Say Julie's gonna do our research.
We had a special intro today. I'll just tell you right here, Alan does.
So after I say
No, she wants to do the whole thing without us.
oh, you do the whole thing.
Yeah, but you do your I'll say. Okay, so what do you want me to do? Say hi. I'm
After, when I say her name is, then you say.
Kelly Raspberry
And
Evans.
then his name is.
Okay.
Oh, so you're handling it.
Yes.
Okay, we got it. We're
Right.
trusting Kelly's overalls. Julie.
Okay, you ready?
I'm standing up.
I know it helps you with your presentation. I get that. You ready? Is it recording?
No. Oh, I gotta hit record.
Hit record back. How many times has that happened? Okay, it's recording, Julie, whenever you're ready.
Welcome to another episode of A Sandwich and Some Lovin'. I'm Julie Heston, and as a nod to loose lips and childbearing hips, I'm going to do the intros. She is the stunningly gorgeous radio legend, with the flowing chestnut mane, a recent Gracie Award winner. For 25 years, she's opened up her life to us on the airways and now on this podcast. I asked myself, how in the world does she do it all and still radiate all that positivity? Always genuine and full of Southern charm, she is the respectable one on the podcast. She's my favorite person in the world. Sorry, Mom. My idol, my Brittany, our queen, and her name is...
Hi, I'm Kelly Raspberry Evans.
Not chopped liver over here. This guy is president and owner of Panda Media. Hashtag yes, and add yes, a sponsor. Kelly's husband was voted more handsome, sporting his scruffy beard, Jeffrey Dean Morgan look. Although, if we pull back the kimono, his mom prefers the clean-shaven Andy Garcia look. He keeps us entertained on Instagram. It's all about the refreshments, the buffoonery, and everything he does is a bit. His name is Mike Roach. Just kidding. He's loose, he's smaller, and that's what we love about him, except for Kelly. Let's bring it on home for Jerome, and his name is...
Hello, Malin.
Oh,
Oh, we are off to a good start. Thank you, Julie.
What a mess.
That was awesome.
Started off on the right foot there.
Wow.
Welcome to another episode of A Sandwich and Some
Yes.
Lovin'.
Wow, yours was so positive.
I know.
Yes.
And way more than I put into it.
Oh, way more.
I should try harder. Thank you, Julie. Also known as Kelly's Overalls. That was her chat room handle back in the day.
Yes, yes, yes. And where are we? This is a
We-
lot different than our usual
I
podcast.
know. Well, Alan is lucky enough to have found Work Suites, and because he was working from home, and it just wasn't quite cutting it for us.
Or
You need-
Starbucks, which is a beating.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
you wanted to be in an environment that was a bit more conducive to a working atmosphere,
Yes,
and you chose Work Suites.
I did.
And they're having the grand opening of their newest location tonight, and so they asked us to come down and be a part of it. And I think we insisted we do a podcast. I don't know how that worked out, but
Yeah, I don't know how that worked out, but it worked out.
yeah,
It worked out.
we're excited. And we invited, of course, if you've been listening to the podcast, we invited a lot of you to come down, and a lot of you did. Thank you all so much.
Thank you for inviting us.
Thank you, Mel. If you're ever in the chat room for YouTube where we record the podcast, a lot of the names you recognize. Michael's here, Julie, got Mel. Who else is here, honey? You know me.
Oh, Tina,
Mina.
we have Stephanie
Stephanie's my
Acosta. She's a
trainer.
trainer.
She kicks my booty. At first, when I started working out with Stephanie at Elevate Fitness, she was going real easy on me, and I thought, I can do this. And then
Yeah.
after about a week and a half, she's like, no.
She kicked it up.
She
Huh?
kicked it up a notch.
Kicking your butt, huh?
Yeah, you saw the evidence of that last week when I came down, and literally I laid down on the kitchen floor. I did not get back up.
Yeah, you were on the floor. You
It
were
was
flat
bad.
on the floor on
It
your
was
back.
bad, yeah.
You're
But that's
bu-
what you need,
You
right?
were bush.
I was
You were very bush.
Yeah.
And we also have my friend Tasha, who works for WorkSuite. She
Yeah.
is here. She's the marketing director. And we also have the president and owner of WorkSuite. His name is Flip, and we just met him tonight.
Yeah,
Very,
he's the
very,
big guy.
very, very handsome man too, with really
Well,
good,
he has lovely
really
locks.
good hair.
Really
Yeah.
good
I'm
hair.
very
Great
jealous.
hair.
Yeah.
Really good hair.
So we thought we'd have them on.
Yeah, talk to them a little bit about
Yeah.
what's going on here, because you really have enjoyed having a place to go.
No, I
I
haven't.
think it does make a difference to have some place where you have to put on actual pants and go to an office, right?
No, and you're
I'm
being
telling the
no, you're
truth.
being literal. Sometimes
being
I
literal.
don't have pants on at
Right,
home. Right. I'm
right.
just sitting there in my underwear.
It's exactly
Right, right.
And that's not
So-
really conducive to
I can't do that here.
the work headspace you need to be in.
Headspace.
Well, you have to get mentally right with it, you know?
Is that a corporate word? Headspace?
Is it?
We're going to talk
No.
about that. We're going to talk about some. No, we're
Rising
going
work words.
no, we're going to talk about corporate speak. That's one of the bits we're going to do. We're going to talk corporate speak. Yeah, for real, for real. So, yeah, let's have Tasha or Flip here on the podcast.
Yeah, you can both come on.
Yeah.
How are we going to angle the YouTube cameras for it?
Well, I'm not sure.
Take me off, and you can just put them
We
on.
can probably push
Do
it
that?
back a
I don't
little
mind
bit.
not
Look
being
at there.
There we
can
go.
do that.
That's Tasha.
There's Tasha. And there's
There's Flip with the good hair.
there he
Forget
is.
about Becky with the good hair. That's Flip with the good hair.
Yeah. There you go, guys.
There we go.
I like the sound of my voice. All right.
There you go. Great. Well, thanks for having us here,
Yeah.
first of all. And why don't you guys just tell us just a little bit about WorkSuite and what's happening here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area?
Whichever one. Let's go first.
Work Suites is a new name for us. We've been around since 2001 for 18 years. We used to be called Meridian Business Centers. We rebranded to Work Suites recently to kind of showcase our new look and feel. Like this space that you're in now, you see, is kind of our new iteration of co-working. We feel like the workspaces used to fall into kind of one of two categories: either they were boring, lifeless rows of offices, or they were real open, collaborative, beanbaggy, beer keggy type of places. And so we're trying to find that happy space in between that is not depressing and has light and life and energy, but yet you can actually get real work done. So that's what we try to create here. I think we did it.
Yeah.
There's life and energy in this.
It's beautiful
Oh my
too.
gosh,
It
it's
is
beautiful,
beautiful. You
beautiful
could use a few beanbags, let's be honest. Nothing wrong with a good beanbag.
I'm
joking. Yeah, but this is a great office space. You have so many locations. I mean, we were at the grand opening of your legacy location. You're calling it legacy, but is this really considered legacy? This is like Tennyson.
Yeah, Tennyson Legacy.
If you're in West Plano, you know what we're talking about.
Legacy Business District.
Legacy
just out of
Business.
Frisco.
Yeah, and so how many locations do you have now? This being the newest one.
This is 20. So we have 20, 15 in DFW and 5 down in the Houston area.
And you are the guy that came up with this concept. This is your baby.
This is my company. I didn't come up with the concept of co-working or the concept of executive suites. But
You
yeah,
just,
this
you
look
just
and
did it
feel.
better.
Exactly.
He was co-working before there was co-working.
Gotta be on the mic or we cannot hear you,
Yeah.
Tasha.
Before there was co-working.
Yeah. And Tasha, and you are like in charge of.
So I
what?
get all the glory and credit, but Tasha does everything. Tasha runs. For the last 15 years, Tasha's basically run the company. So I'll let you talk here.
Yes.
That's it. I had my 14-year anniversary yesterday. So
Happy anniversary.
Good stuff. So we've worked together for a long time and it's grown a lot and everything's changed. We rebranded probably 6 months ago. We used to be Meridian Business Centers. Now we're Work Suites and kind of changed the look, changed the brand, changed the way we do things and updated things. And it's beautiful. I love it.
Yeah, and if you want to get in this office space with Alan, you're almost out of luck because you're about 100%
Yes,
sold
we
out
are. We
here.
just opened the other half of the building, which they can't see that, but I don't know how many offices that is, but we just opened it Monday and it's full. So yeah, it's crazy. But we have plenty of other locations to choose
Yes.
from too. So,
Yeah.
so we've got this guy, he keeps us very busy, so we've got a lot in the works. So there will be more space soon, very close by.
Now, it's all in Texas, though. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. Any thoughts about
just Houston and Dallas.
expanding to other states anytime soon?
We will.
Yeah.
We're gonna kind of take over the whole Houston, Dallas area.
And the world.
Yeah, the world. The world of Texas.
You gotta think bigger, Tasha.
Yeah. We'll take over that, and then we're gonna go take over the world. So we're
Yes.
gonna, complete the best state that there is first, and then we'll move on.
That's great. And what are your typical tenants like? I know Alan is a small marketing company, and so he needed, as a two-person operation, we didn't have all the amenities from working out of home. So you provide what for people that need an office
Everything.
space?
If you have an idea right now that you want to start a business, you say, oh, this would be really cool to do, you can come to us, we'll set you up with an office, you'll have the receptionist phone, internet, you don't have to pay for anything except for one time, and then mail, conference room, it's a full kitchen, anything you need. And you can be up and running and start your business right then.
Yeah, it's really
and
cool.
we have all kinds of clients.
Yeah, what kind of typical client? Who's in this building?
We have attorneys, we have a lot of consultants, we have Toyota is here actually, they ran out of space.
Oh my gosh.
We have H&M, Dallas headquarters, or Dallas H&M is right down on the other side of the
Yeah, you need to go suck up to them, Alan.
I do.
Yeah, need some
Yeah,
coupons.
Toyota, they run out of space in their huge complex that they built around here, and so they've kind of taken over that whole side of the building over there.
Great.
And we have counselors, we have tax people, we have anything.
Everything.
Yeah.
Awesome. And Panda
We
Media.
have, I was just about to say, we also have Panda Media.
They're your best customer.
Absolutely. Hands
The
down.
most handsome.
Absolutely.
Oh, it's very nice.
You're welcome. Well, I love it.
Yeah, I've really enjoyed it here.
And everybody's so nice. So if you are a small business or a big man, Toyota's here and H&M's here, and if you
Oh,
just need
yeah, we
office
cater to
space.
anyone. So small business, someone who wants to start, like I said, tomorrow, or the biggest company, we can provide a lot of space. We
Good
can also
to know.
cater, we can kind of customize some office space. We did that for H&M.
What's the for a new company? I mean, sometimes you're kind of nervous about signing a long-term lease. What is the minimum lease you can sign with something like this? 1 month.
5 months to month.
This is awesome, isn't it, Mel?
Yeah, that's so you can do month to month. You can do month to month. You can do 24 months. It's kind of the longest that we do. But
There you go.
traditional space, you have to find the internet provider. You have to find the phone provider. You have to find a receptionist, and we take care of all that for you. So you don't have to do that. And you have to sign probably a 7 to 10 year lease, something like that. So with us, you can.
For new business, you can't.
Right.
You have no
Yeah.
idea.
And it was great, we're kind of recession proof also because when kind of the market hit was bad a few years ago, we did well.
You
because
survived it.
People downsized to us, and then people that got laid off decided, well, I guess now I'll start that new business that I've been trying to, that I've been thinking of, and they came here. So we did well.
So how did you find us, Tasha? Because you contacted me.
Well, so I've been listening to King Product in the Morning for probably 20 years.
Okay.
So you came on the scene a couple years ago, I guess.
I did.
You
Yeah.
did.
In a big way.
Yeah, you did.
Oh. Such a big one.
Yeah, and I was actually Saturday morning. I was updating social media and doing all kinds of stuff for our company. And I thought, you popped in my head about your company because I knew that you had started Canada Media. And I told him, I was like, you're exactly what we cater to.
Oh, great.
Perfect candidate for our office space. Thought you'd be a good fit. I sent you a message and you replied, which is awesome. And right away, and it's a perfect fit.
Yeah.
So,
Have I been a good tenant?
absolutely.
I'm not being too rowdy up
No,
there.
no.
Do I dress appropriately?
I'm just kidding.
I try to get dressed. Like it.
I'm just
Okay.
kidding.
At least it was on pants.
Yeah. I did.
We
I do
learned.
love that when you brought your son up here, it's so cute. That picture of him behind the desk was really, really cute.
Yeah, they wanted to see the office. They kept asking me. They said, "Hey, where is your office?" And,
He has 7 kids. And how many
You have
are here?
7?
Whoa!
I have 7, 6 of them are here.
Wow.
Oh, man.
Right?
Which one is that? I can't see her name.
Nick.
Oh,
Nay. Hi,
This is
Nay.
little
Nay.
here.
Yeah, he's a cutie.
You gotta lean over daddy's head.
Here, comes in my lap.
There you go.
Put your head in there real quick. There you go.
There you go. YouTube right now.
Here's a bunch of them running around here. So I'll laugh at
7
it.
kids.
It's
I didn't get you, buddy.
Serious.
Got your cotton candy there.
How old are you?
I am 11.
11.
Right, my son's in.
Oh my goodness.
How old is he?
Goes fast.
Well, I
Actually,
worked
I know
with
a
him
friend
forever.
that's in my group at camp whose name is Colin, and he's also 11.
Well, that's good.
It's a fun fact. Just so you know.
Lots of 11-year-olds in this world. You're gonna run the world one day. Yep.
Well, thanks for doing the podcast.
No, thank you.
No, thank you, and thanks for having us here, and thanks for everything you've done for me. Tasha has been really, really great to me.
I
Made the whole process so easy for us to move in,
Very
get everything
easy.
set. There's a lot to do when you're starting a new business to get set up
Yeah.
and get your Wi-Fi going, get your a lot of things you don't even think about. Your furniture, your
Business card holders.
oh yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, Alan just
So-
mused one day. I need a business card holder. Boom, it was there.
Yeah,
It was like, yeah.
yeah. I posted a video, and not 15 minutes later, there was a
Right.
business card holder on my desk.
Think of everything.
Power
They
of
cater to you.
social media. I happened to see your story and I called them and said, hey, he needs a business card holder. What do you think about it?
It's the little things, but it means so much.
Yeah.
So if you're looking for a place,
It's not just you, but
yeah.
maybe it's a little more for you, but it's
Oh.
for everybody.
So if you're looking for a workspace, you need to check out Work Suites. And is there a special place? Is there a website you'd like them to visit first to get the initial
If you go to
information?
workspace.com and it'll tell you everything you need. Pick your location and there's pricing. If you want to call us, we can pick you up or you can look at everything online.
Great.
Awesome.
Liv, is there anything else you wanted to say?
Good, just thanks for being here. It's a
Thank
lot of
you.
fun. Thanks
Thank
for doing what you
you.
did.
Thanks for having us, and thanks for putting out the margarita bar.
Free margarita.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you guys need a refill?
No.
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 I think we're good.
Right, my limit. I
And we magically won this great goose
know. It's
bottle.
like that. Look, don't you want to work with a company that treats their clients like this? That's so awesome.
That's legit. Yes.
Oh, I love that.
Thank you both so much. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
It's nice to meet you. Yeah. Thank you, Nate. Thanks, Flip.
Nice to meet you.
All right, well, let's get down to some business because we are going to do an actual podcast here too tonight.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
No, it was great. No, thank you.
Thanks,
That's
Tasha.
very
Thank you.
helpful. Alan really has loved working here. So we're sweet. It's been good to us. And they're being good to our sandwich and some loving listeners who are here tonight. And we appreciate everybody showing up. Thank you very much. Now, Alan, I did a little, since we were going to be in the work suite space, I thought it was pretty interesting because, we have a lot at this time of year. We have people just graduating college. We have people that just graduated high school. They're getting ready to go into college, and they're trying to figure out, what am I going to do with my life? Now, when you went to college as a freshman, you graduated high school, went to college, did you know exactly what you wanted to do?
No flipping idea.
None.
None.
So when you enrolled in college, what was your major?
I initially started as an engineering major,
Uh-huh.
and I have more of a creative mind.
It wasn't working for you?
No, because I got into the math, and I did okay. I didn't fail, but I just got in all those math classes, and
Too
I
much.
thought, this isn't for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And for me, I was an English major, and I chose it because I loved English, and I didn't know exactly what I wanted to do with my life, but I figured English was a really, well-rounded. You could probably do a lot of things. You can massage that and do a lot with an English degree. And I went to radio.
Yeah.
And, that just kind of happened. But there's a website called careercast.com, and they've actually just done a survey of what are the best and worst jobs to get into as of right now. And they also, not only as of right now, but they projected for almost like 7 years in the future where that job market's going. So if you're entering college now, this would be a great major for you because that job's going to continue to improve. And also the worst jobs you can get into. So sometimes you want to follow your passion, but you also got to pay the rent. And it's really great. I hear people, and I want them to pursue their dreams. And I think when you're young and you don't have a mortgage payment, you don't have obligations as far as, kids, you got to put food in their mouths, and a spouse you have to check everything with to make sure it's okay. That's the time you can take big risks, right?
Yeah.
And go for your passions. But, if you're more practical minded and you want to get into a career that's really going to probably pay off in the long run, let me tell you real quick.
Let's hear them.
The top.
So these are the
10
money makers here, huh?
As of right now, the best jobs in 2019, I'll tell you right now, STEM positions. Do you know what STEM stands for?
No.
You hear about STEM? It's
Oh yeah, I do. No,
I
I
keep
do.
hearing STEM, but I was like,
Yeah,
I
I
was
do.
embarrassed to ask what it stood for. So here it is: science, technology, engineering, and math. Right. Those are dominating the annual ranking that was just released by CareerCast, and all of the top 10 on the list require at least a bachelor's degree. So a lot of people don't go to college, they get out in the workforce, they do great. But if college is for you, a bachelor's degree is what you're gonna need for the top 10 jobs. And they say this annual report, it was just released a month ago, right, when people were, preparing to graduate. They say it's the strongest labor market we've seen in 50 years. The unemployment rate is at 3.6%. There are now more job openings than there are people looking for work.
The economy is roaring.
It is roaring.
It's huge.
10 years ago, we were in the midst of the Great Recession. Hey, people, we survived it. And there was one opening for every 6.2 unemployed job seekers. So now it's flipped. Things are great. But these are the best jobs of 2019. Number one.
Let's hear it.
This ain't for me. Data scientist.
What the hell is that?
There's two words in there I don't like. Data and science.
Is it data or data?
Data. I guess it depends on if you're fancy. But the annual median salary for that is $118,370.
Boom.
And they say it's going to continue to grow. The growth outlook to 2026, 19%. Number two, statistician. What does a statistician do, Michael? Do you know?
I have no earthly idea, but it sounds fun.
It does not sound fun to me. But some people, math is fun, and that's math, right? Math based.
Well, someone's going to compute all the Major League Baseball stats.
I think that's what it is. It's baseball statistics?
I don't know.
All
General statistics. Okay, if you are good with statistics, you are in the number 2 position. So
See?
that's where you should
I was
focus.
right.
But the annual median salary, $88,190. Room to grow?
That's
I
a
don't
lot of
know.
money.
Number 3, university professor. That kind of surprised me.
You got to be
So that's
kidding.
number 3. Average median, the annual median salary, $78,470. So just below $80,000. Number 4, occupational therapist. Annual
Is that like a physical therapist?
occupational.
What is an
Well,
occupational
occupation is work. So an occupational therapy would be helps you. Oh, is it with posture? It's okay. There you go. It's help you sit up straight at your desk.
Ask Siri. I bet she knows.
You asked Siri.
I'm not.
disabled patients through therapeutic use of
everyday activity.
Okay, they help patients through the use of everyday activities. So just to get through. So like if you have a stroke or something and you need to learn how to feed yourself again and things like that.
Get back on the horse. Day-to-day activities.
Day-to-day activities.
Yeah.
Got it. There you go. It's not having to do with your work. It's about what you do just to survive everyday life. So the average annual median salary, $84,270.
Okay.
Number 5, genetic counselor.
Genetic counselor.
Google it. I don't know. We got a
I've
Googler
never
here.
heard of these things.
Genetic counselor is number 5 most and the best jobs of right now for you to get into it in the industry.
Okay.
They said you need to get on a mic because you're Googling so good. Come over here and tell us what it all is. Give her a microphone, honey.
Yeah.
We gave you the right microphone.
There you go.
There you go.
So it's the process to evaluate and understand a family's risk of an inherited medical condition.
There you go. And with
Okay.
so many, you know what? You stay on mic, we're going to be Googling some more. Because with people, with infertility issues and they're doing all this, they're okay, look at John Legend and Chrissy Teigen. They had these frozen embryos. They got to pick, I want a girl first and a boy second. I mean, that's how specific they're getting. So now they can do the genetic counseling and say, okay, this baby's going to have this, genetic trait and stuff. So that's what that's for?
But also to let you know what you have genetically that may inhibit you from having maybe a child or something.
And with you and your partner
With you and your
together.
partner.
Oh,
Yes.
wow.
If you don't
All right.
recognize this voice, this is the A Sandwich and Some Lovin' statistician.
Yes, she is.
And we ain't paying her $88
Nothing.
grand.
We're giving her a free margarita.
She's got a free
I'll
drink.
stay on.
You got free tacos too if you want.
Now, I don't think you need to Google this one. Number 6, medical services manager. You have an annual median salary of just under $100,000.
Nice.
And number 7, information security analyst. I guess that's for, all the keeping your stuff secure online, right?
Analysts make a lot of money.
That's, again, just over $98,000.
Yeah.
Number 8, mathematician. Now, that's more than just teaching math. A mathematician would do what for a
I don't know.
company?
What's the difference between that and a statistician?
I don't know, but apparently there's a
They
difference.
make the same amount. 88,190.
It's filler.
Okay, we're gonna find out.
Is someone who uses an extensive knowledge of mathematics in his or her work, typically to solve mathematic problems. Mathematics is concerned with numbers, data, quantity, structure, space, model, and change.
Okay, so a lot of these kind
I knew
of
that.
overlap, right? But why would mathematician be number 8 and statistician be number 2? I don't know. I'm just reading you what's on the list. Number 9, operations research analyst.
Another analyst.
Yep,
Yeah.
analyst. And then number 10 on the list is an actuary.
That's insurance.
I know somebody who's an actuary.
Big Russ Lowe?
They do real
Is
good.
that Big Russ Lowe?
No, but the annual
That's also the salary. My nephew is studying to be
an actuary. The number 10 best job to have, $102,880 a year average. That's pretty good, Melanie.
It sounds like statistics is the role to be in.
That's the one, right?
Sounds like.
But on the other end of the spectrum,
These are the ones you don't want.
the worst job. I'm gonna tell you right
And
now,
Tell you what.
I'm not feeling so good.
Yeah, the first two.
Oh,
no. We know a
Okay.
lot about the first two.
Well, okay, so this is the bottom 10. So
Yeah.
this is they did 220 jobs. I don't know why they picked 220, but this is so number 211 on the list of worst jobs to go into right now
They
in
should have just named
2019.
these Kelly and Alan.
Broadcaster,
Broadcast.
$66,880. Boy, that's high. The growth outlook till 2026, 0%.
Wow.
That's really.
How about that?
But you're Kelly Raspberry.
But you know what? Here's the thing. I'm in broadcasting, but I'm on the tail end of broadcasting. It's the way things are going. So much is in syndication now, and you can go to any country, any state in the country, and you'll hear Ryan Seacrest on the radio. You hear Delilah. Hopefully, you're hearing the Kid Craddock Morning Show.
Dear Delilah.
Well,
Yeah, do
Oh,
it,
yeah.
I've had a couple of margaritas. You just take that big pot of love and just stir it up with a big love and stick. And would you like to hear a dedication?
A big Lovin stick.
Love and stick.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Now, this is bad for
Rude.
my fellow broadcasting people who sell us because number 212 on the list is advertising salesperson.
Oh,
All my girlfriends are in radio sales.
It's oversaturated. Yeah.
It's oversaturated. Everybody thinks it's so easy.
Yes.
And I'll tell you, the turnover, the people who have been there, that have been there for as long as I have in radio, 20, 25 years, they're doing okay. It's all these newbies that come in, and they just come in, come out, cycle in, cycle out. The advertising salesperson right now, the annual median salary, $51,740. The growth outlook to 2026, -4%. So I guess you just have fewer salespeople that control all the sales. 213 on the list. You ready for this one?
Yeah.
Nuclear decontamination technician.
Is that a garbage man?
Nuclear decontamination technician.
Is that a garbage man?
It could be a garbage.
Nuclear though. That's cleaning out the nuclear waste.
Nuclear.
So you're dealing with deadly chemicals and you're only getting paid $42,000 a year. However, the job growth outlook is not bad, 17%. You just would be risking death or weird deformities and not a lot of money.
But the ceiling is the roof. You got 17% growth there.
214 on the list. Disc jockey.
I got some good disc jockey
See,
impersonation.
I'm not a disc jockey. I'm on the radio, but I'm not a disc jockey. I tried. I'm gonna tell you, I did one overnight shift in my life where I thought I want to be a disc jockey.
Yeah.
And all night long, they give you the overnight shift because you start off at the worst shift. All night long, you have a bunch of drunk people calling you, asking you to play Freebird.
Kelly.
And that's what happens. And I said after one night, I don't want to be a disc jockey. I want to be a personality.
That
I want to be a
That
broadcaster.
whips me when people ask me what you do and they say, "Isn't she a disc jockey?"
I'm really not.
like, no, she's not a
I don't
disc jockey.
spin the records.
You don't
But
spin the CD.
disc jockey's average salary, $31,990. And the growth outlook, -9%.
Is this the top 100?
These
How
are
many
the
we got
bottom, 220.
I know, but how many more we have?
Well, that was, I got 6 more, I guess.
Okay.
Okay, are you bored?
No, I'm good.
Oh, you got to pee?
No, I'm good. Let's just, let's go through them.
I thought this was so interesting.
It's very
No,
interesting.
It's not
It's very
interesting.
interesting. It's very interesting.
Correctional officer is the next worst on the list. $44,400. 216th, enlisted military personnel. But you know
Yeah.
what? I don't care what that list says. That is shameful.
Yes.
It's sad.
That there's the men and women who guarantee that we have the freedoms to be here and do what we do. So I don't like that on the list. You enroll if that's where your passion is. Number 217, retail sales.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's to be expected.
Well, yeah, because everything's online pretty much, right? So if you're in the brick and mortar, is that what they call it? 24 grand is your annual salary. Number 218, newspaper reporter. That's going
Look at the
away.
growth there, babe.
-9%.
-9.
Yeah. Number 219, a logger.
A logger,
Yes,
not a blogger.
a logger.
A logger.
Cutting logs.
Someone who works with wood
Hauling logs.
and lumber.
And last on the list, now there are more than 220 job possibilities in the world, but this list only counts the top 220, and the number 220 worst is taxi driver.
Is that
Uber.
Uber?
Uber's killed
It's
us.
taxi driver, yeah, because Uber and Lyft has killed it. Yeah,
Very interesting list.
Isn't that
That's
interesting?
interesting stuff. Yeah.
thank you.
Very interesting
Since
stuff.
we're at Work Suites and we're talking about careers, I thought that was interesting.
No, it is.
gives you
It is
insight.
interesting.
It gives you insight as if you are entering the job market where you need to be, or if you're in a career and you feel kind of stuck, you can always go back to school. My friend's husband, he was a college professor, which is high up on the list, very high up on the list. You notice nobody in the medical field was on the list. Did you notice that? And he decided, right, no bankers, none of that. But he was a college professor and decided his passion was medicine, but back to school as a college professor, and now is a radiologist and he is banking. But, things are changing in the medical industry and how, doctors are being paid and how they're consolidating stuff. It's crazy. But anyway, that's just a little bit of information for you if you are considering careers.
That was interesting, right? So I have a list too.
What is your
My list is
about?
very short though. I only have 14 things. Mine's
So
very
your
short.
problem with the list wasn't it wasn't interesting, it was it's too long.
No, it was good. It was good. You do a good job.
Thank
You do a very good job.
Thank
Very informative.
Very informative.
It's very
Oh gosh, now I feel a lot of pressure.
Sure,
I
I
hope,
chop livers.
I
I hope you bring it after what I brought.
I hope everyone likes my
Maybe
list.
you should have gone first.
Okay, this is a list of business jargon phrases that people hate. This was
Jargon.
jargon. And this was actually a meme that went viral
Oh, look, you got people leaving.
a few years ago. Where are you going?
I have to go train.
Literally.
Wow.
Like, you're out of here. My trainer has to leave.
Wow, Stephanie.
No, okay, I'm gonna see from
No, you
No,
go.
no, no.
Go.
No,
You
we're
go.
gonna stay for his list. No, I want to stay. It's a short list.
They're ready to
You got
go.
5 minutes.
They're packed and ready to go.
Okay, 14 business jargon phrases people like.
14. These will pile through them.
I'm
These
gonna
will
plow-
pile through
I'm
them.
gonna fly through. Now, I know a lot of our listeners kind of work in a corporate environment or an office environment.
Yes.
I did too for 25 years. And these are phrases that drive you absolutely crazy when you hear. Okay, have you ever, and I want you to tell me if you've ever heard any of these. You're not really in an office environment though, but y'all have meetings.
We have an office, but ours is not a typical office.
It's not
Being in
corporate.
radio,
Yeah.
it's a completely different animal.
George runs that thing. I mean, that is loose up there.
Yeah.
Oh, man. But I've been at some
In
buttoned
the
up
best
companies.
way, though.
Yeah. But I've been at some buttoned up companies, and here's what you hear: low hanging fruit.
Oh,
Oh, y'all hate
I
that.
hear it in sales every day.
The,
Are you in sales?
Yeah.
Yeah.
the room just groaned. Yeah, you hear that all the time. It's a ridiculous phrase. It's all about going for the quick fix
Yeah.
and the easy win, right? Low hanging fruit. I think it's something else right here.
Yeah.
Low hanging.
So that also, low hanging fruit, it's also kind of like the lazy way out, right?
Yeah. Number 2 is leverage.
Use it in a scenario. How would you use leverage?
We're going to leverage that asset to generate revenue. What in the hell does that mean?
I don't know.
Exactly.
I'm not in sales.
Exactly. Number 3.
You should have her commenting. She has something to say about every single thing. Statistician.
That's why I bring her with me.
Right?
I'm not even kidding.
No, she was trying to leave. She was trying to.
Our statistician.
Well, Brittany was trying to leave. She was trying to leave.
You
Okay.
got something to say. You say it. You got a mic turned up? Yes.
Yes. Number
Oh, Alan, you're going to be so upset by this one.
Yeah. Number 3 is a phrase that I heard in the corporate world. I say it now as a bit. It is open the kimono. Open the kimono means to reveal information or secrets, such as the inner workings of a company or the details of a project.
Yeah, but
It's the vault.
do you like it or no?
No.
Oh, Alan says
Does
it
that
all
mean
the time.
About to hit the fan.
This phrase is also exceptionally creepy.
Yeah, because you could be naked under the kimono.
Right. Which I usually am. Number 4, giving 110%.
I hear that a lot.
Oh, yeah. Brittany just hit the table. Making her go
How many
crazy.
percent do you give?
You're right. 210.
See?
Less than that is nothing at all. Why did you come here?
Unless you're a professional athlete or a little league coach, don't use that
Don't
phrase.
use it.
Number 5, learnings.
Learning.
Learnings.
Do
On
you
the
hear
next-
learning?
We do learnings, and typically it's obviously what you've learned, like maybe in a group huddle or something, but also more so from your web-based training. You need to get on your learnings. Continuing education.
Oh, so it's continuing education, basically.
Yeah, but they don't have to use learnings.
On the next slide, I'll share my main learnings from the conference.
I'm so glad I'm not in that.
Please don't ever share your learnings. Just tell us what you've learned. Just tell us what you've learned. Hashtag make learning a verb again. Number 6, out of pocket.
That means you're away from your desk, or you can't be reached. I'm out of
Why don't you
pocket.
just say I'm away?
Yeah.
I'm not available.
It also can mean that you're out of mind.
Out of line?
It also means
Oh.
you're out of mind.
Number 7, drink the Kool-Aid.
Okay, now drink the Kool-Aid.
Oh, gosh, yes.
Yeah, but it's not annoying.
Babe, this common idiom originated from the mass suicide
Yes, Jim
massacre
Jones.
of 1978 when over 900 members
Very sad.
of the Jonestown community were forced to drink poisoned
Purple
flavor aid.
Kool-Aid.
Drink it from the cup, yeah.
Drink the Kool-Aid, yes.
You
Maybe-
believe everything they say.
Woo.
But I mean, that's what everybody knows
Yeah,
what you're talking
I
about,
would
right?
I know. That was interesting. That was awesome. Good job.
Number 8, something I need to do right now. Bio break.
What's a bio break?
I need to go to the bathroom.
Is that
Yes.
I thought it was more like an earthing. You know how earthing, like Robert, our producer, goes and stands barefoot in the yard because he has to earth.
Oh, yeah.
And I thought that would be a bio
I hope
break.
there's toilet paper in there for you, Al.
Yeah.
Mel just said she hooks there's toilet paper in there.
Or you can ask for it at home.
Yeah.
Right.
Number 9, blue sky thinking.
And what does that mean?
That means that you're so exceptionally creative, you have the unbound constraints of common sense.
Blue sky.
Yes.
Is that sort of
You're
like
just
thinking
thinking-
outside the box?
Yeah.
Same
which
thing,
is
different way of saying
another
it.
phrase people hate. Yes.
Yes.
Number 10, the Tiger Team.
What's the Tiger team?
It's like a special team, a group of specialists.
Tigers.
Yes.
Usually the winning team.
The winning team is the Tiger team. I want to be on the Tiger team.
Okay. Number 11, it sounds a little lewd. I've never heard this in the corporate world. An idea shower or a thought shower?
Sounds like HR.
We're not-
Sounds like
We're not into that one.
Please keep your showers to yourself. Number 12, moving the goalposts.
I have heard that one.
That drives me crazy.
It's like once you reach goal, they make it a little bit harder to attain, so you can't get your bonus,
Right,
Oh.
exactly.
right? They move the
Stretch
goalpost.
goals. Stretch
Exactly.
goals.
Number 13, drill down.
Dig deeper.
That's like, you hear that in Sunday school too. We're gonna like drill down in the text or unpeel
Dig
the
deeper.
onion. Yeah, dig deeper.
Peel it apart.
Yeah. Why don't we just say dig deep?
Well, because drill down is a more creative way of saying it.
No, it's the corporate way to say it.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's pretty much it.
Thank you. Thank you. And number 14, the last one, gain traction.
Pick it up.
Yeah.
Pick it up.
Yeah.
Pick it up or go home.
Pick it up or go home.
Pick it up and go. And infuriatingly,
Infuriatingly.
how do you say that?
Infuriatingly.
Thank you, babe. Overused buzzword meaning to gain popularity.
Gain traction.
Gain traction.
You know, I hear a lot now is make it sticky. Make something needs to stick.
Something
Something
needs to
sticky.
stick.
Have you heard that?
Oh, yeah.
Is that
Stickiness.
annoying yet?
Yes, that's
Yeah. Talk about
Well,
stickiness
it
with
is.
social media postings and things like that. Because social
Oh,
media is taking
yes.
over with
Because
a lot.
then when you're in corporate America, then you start to talk like that in real life. Can you imagine? Did you gain some traction today? You have no idea what I'm talking
No, not me, because I'm a broadcaster.
about.
I don't know what any of that means.
At a 55,000 salary, right?
That's right. 66.
Oh,
68.
66? Do you like my list?
That was a good list,
It was
honey.
wonderful.
Thank you.
Was it as good as my
And you
list?
knocked it out of the
I'm
park.
not sure everybody likes my list as much as yours.
It was a good
It
list.
was wonderful.
Thank
It was wonderful.
Yes.
Melanie liked it. Y'all can go now.
Okay. Thank you.
Bye,
I will
Stephanie.
see you when you change.
Thank you. Are you gonna
Thank
be
you,
there
Brittany.
tomorrow? My trainer Stephanie is dismissing herself. She
Yes.
stopped by just to say hello, and that's sweet. I brought her from Brittany to help add some flavor and spice to our podcast.
She did. A sandwich and some lemons, honorary statistician.
I like that, Brittany.
Brittany. Yes. What else you got, man?
Well, I brought some other stuff, but you know what? I feel like,
We're a good stopping point?
I mean, we've got company here. I'd love to,
I feel like we need to mix and
we're gonna
mingle.
mix. I feel like we need to mix and mingle. The party is about to wind down, so I feel like we need to kind of get out.
Oh, yeah, it is about to wind
Yeah, it's
down.
about to wind down. But
Okay.
you know what? We should introduce a couple of our long-term favorites here.
Sure.
Like I said, okay. This is Michael. Now, sometimes if you're ever in the YouTube chat room, Michael is one of the guys with a wrench, right? And that means what, Michael?
It means I'm a moderator.
He's a moderator. And see, I have bad vision, so I can see that people are chatting, but when I'm on the podcast, I don't know what's happening. You take care of what's happening.
I try. I think Julie reads the comments a little bit more than I do.
Julie does too. Julie's here too, that you already heard from. It's Kelly Overalls. Now, Kelly's Overalls. Now, nobody is wrenching tonight. It's a free for
I've
all.
been trying to pop in and out, but I'm also trying to take my notes, so I'm not at my computer, so it's hard to do everything.
Everybody being pretty nice tonight in the chat room.
I don't know.
They are.
I was posting URLs to
They are.
the advertisers.
So Michael has been a listener for, he started off with the Kid Craddock Morning Show for how many years, Michael?
I probably listened a little bit while Jocelyn White was on.
Oh, wow, that's way before me. That's like
so I
26,
used to-
27 years ago.
I used to listen to The Edge and then flip to Kid Craddock in the morning during the commercials, and then it turned to where I was listening to The Edge and the commercials of Kid Craddock in the morning.
Yeah.
So
And so I think, Michael, it's been so long since I met Michael, but you used to bring me perfume bottles.
yeah, well, I got free samples, and
Yes.
just, there you go. I think we actually first time we met was Kid Craddock in the Morning Show World Tour,
Yeah.
which you probably don't remember.
No,
but I
we used
was-
to go around to little cities in Texas, and we called
Yeah.
it a world tour. We go to like the small towns like Ennis and Waxahachie,
I
things
think
like
I
that.
think we officially met in Frisco. So yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah, so Michael's been there forever, and now he's part of our podcast family.
Do you remember the first time we met, Michael?
In person,
You will, I bet.
I know what
I
know what it was.
I've had a few
Treats.
alcohol.
Usually when you hear free margaritas,
really-
you don't think there's going to be alcohol in them.
Yeah,
There's alcohol
there
in
is.
them.
I think it was a Kelly's birthday. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
The first one, the Vanilla Ice. Right?
No, I didn't. I
Vanilla
didn't
Ice.
go to the big one.
Oh,
I didn't go.
You miss Vanilla Ice?
It's not that I didn't want to go, but sometimes my best friend doesn't want to show up.
You missed the best one.
So I
That's the
need
best
to
one.
like, because you know everybody. Like I know you, I know like Kinsey or JC, but it's like we all gotta talk to everybody. So like,
Yeah.
how am I supposed to just sit in a corner? But now I got Julie and Mel if they're there.
See, it's podcast family.
Yeah.
That's what we are.
So yeah. Now I do remember you.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, Michael.
Kelly's like, oh yeah, you don't have to stay on that side of the road. This isn't important.
Oh,
Come on over.
I remember that. Oh yeah, Al's VIP section was ridiculous. Kenny Abbey Tavern. Were you ever there? Literally, he had a VIP section, and there were 2 bar stools sitting behind it. It was the most ridiculous VIP section in the world.
Like this real
I'm
sad
like,
road.
what the hell is going on here? And I was like, why wasn't it, Michael?
I
It was
being
not even 3
respectful
feet wide.
of the Velvet Road.
And I don't even know what the double
Was it
was for.
velvet?
We're standing there nose to nose.
I was like,
No, it's this red rope, and we're literally standing there face to face because there's 6 feet of space for 20 people to stand. But there's a red rope there.
Yeah.
It was so silly. But anyway,
So, just
Matt's
trying to
not
be
there anymore. I
respectful.
wonder why.
So, but yeah, I love the birthday party. I
Well,
just-
thank you. Michael's been such a big, important part of our family. So
Big
thank you.
supporter. Thank you.
Not going on the family vacation,
No, he's not.
but maybe next year.
Maybe next year.
You have an open invitation. You know that.
As long as Tori Amos isn't Tori.
Oh, okay.
Like what?
He's Victoria Amos.
Yeah, I got 2 important redheaded women.
Aw, I'm glad to be one of them. I'm assuming I'm one of them.
Yes.
Thank you, Michael.
Thank you, Michael. Does anybody else want to say hey since you're here? We already talked to Julie. Kelly's over. Tina's going on our family vacation with
Yeah, our
us.
vacation.
She doesn't want to be on the podcast. That's fine. So don't make her melt. No, it's okay. I know she's fine. She's been divorced 2 years. I think she's over it. Every time Mel mentions she's divorced, she's been divorced 2 years. So anyway, it's been so fun. We thank everybody who did show up tonight to be here with us for our little event here at Work Suites and being part of the podcast. It's been fun.
What an event.
It was a fun event.
This was a fun event.
It was a good one.
Lots of people here, lots of sports, and we
Yes.
really appreciate it. All right, baby. Any public service announcements or anything?
Well, as always, you can follow us on our social media, A Sandwich and Some Lovin' with no G. We have an Instagram account that Alan works really hard on. It's really great. Of course, you can find us on Facebook. Now, all my social media accounts are under Kelly Raspberry, and that's Kellie, no P in Raspberry. My husband's a little bit different with his.
At the Alonzo 1971 is my Instagram. I'm on Facebook, of course.
As Alan Evans.
And Twitter. I do a little bit of Twitter at Alonzo 1971.
And of course, you can follow us if you ever want to watch us record the podcast live. We're on YouTube. Our YouTube channel is A Sandwich and Some Lovin'. And we also would like to ask you, if you find our podcast, you like it, please subscribe. That helps bump us up and introduces us to more people. And if you could leave us a rating, we really appreciate it if it's a good one. Lots of stars.
Good job, man.
Thank you. Thank
Good job.
you.
All right. Well, this was fun. I love you
I
desperately.
love you.
I love all our listeners desperately, but I am sure we will do this again real soon.
And thank you to Work Suites for having us. We really appreciate it. Tasha and Flip for having us tonight.
And in the immortal words of the great Keanu Reeves, life is good. We have a good sandwich.
we love y'all. I love y'all.
Oh,
Thank you.
sweet.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you.
Sweetest ever.
It was nice to see y'all live. We
So,
love y'all. Thanks.
It's a little different,
I
right?
love it though. And I hope that girl sells these.
Well, you know, I've got her
That is
somewhere
awesome.
buried, right, Julie? It's somewhere buried in my Instagram feed.
Those are real nice Swarovski crystals.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
what
pretty
she
sure she sells
What?
them for like $70 or
They're
something.
beautiful.
Yeah,
Those
it's
are
so
just
labor
like
intensive.
That's a $70 tumbler.
That's a
Is
beautiful
it
like
really? $70?
Yeah, she's a real sweet
I just
listener.
thought it was bedazzled stuff.
Alan, she hand lays all of
Look
those.
at all
Isn't
that.
that leather?
It's like Swarovski.
That's
a Swarovski. Do you know her?
No, but
Oh, you just saw it?
looking at the
I'm
word.
trying,
That's
That's
almost.
a
I'm trying to
That's
find,
That's a little.
I think it was in your stories though.
if it was in my, okay, I can maybe find it in my old
I have
stories.
my tablet next. No, it's going with me. You need to go.
You're taking this to next
I didn't
week.
Okay, no, because that's not
Oh
insulated.
my God.
It's not.
Oh, okay.
I'm taking my little one.
Taken insulated, we learned that the hard
We're taking
way.
our roommate.
Yeah, because last year we ordered a drink, and by the time they got it to the station sips, it melted, and it was gross.
Oh, no.
So you take an insulated
I got
cup.
one, yeah.
Is your friend Jeff going to the trip?
Yes.
He'll be fun.
He's already there, girl.
Yeah, he's in
I told him
Mexico
today.
now.
I
He's in
said,
already.
he left today.
Oh
I said, you better leave us some tequila.
Ah,
He was so
Where's she
pissed off.
staying?
I don't know. He